Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they are feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Mershinsky. And for those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I actually do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. And also at the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to provide you with some advice regarding this situation. Oh boy. Okay. Beliefs, related issues, opinions, ideas. Your mindsets are very different. You're not on the same page. Peekaboo. Anger and rage. Somebody's grumpy. Okay. Here we have someone who's not really getting their way. Before I even begin, it's like a situation where it's almost like someone who is a whining baby. They're not getting their way, they're pouting, and because of that now they're angry and they want you to conform and think and do things the way that they do things. They think that what they do is correct. There's always different reasons for that. So here we have hearth and home, opening, order, surrender, doubt, sensuality, beliefs, laughter, anger and rage. And then under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have abundance. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, in this connection I have felt a sense of belonging, that I can confide in you and you can be my best friend, you can be my confidant. I have felt very comfortable with you, and I can talk to you about anything and not fear that you're going to judge me. I also feel that in this connection, you have been that one person who has always helped me see the light, see the path. And when I have been lost, you showed me the right way. When I have been cold, you've made me warm. I do want to open up to you. Even though I'm close to you, there are certain things that I've kept inside. Certain things that are deep inside that I have not really opened up to you about. These are certain secrets, certain feelings and emotions that I've had, but I just never really came out with them. I also feel that in this connection, there is this lack of clarity and understanding. It's as if I don't really know what to do. I don't know which way to go, which way to turn, because there is a lot of confusion around me. Forwards, backwards, left and right. There's a situation where I have all of these options, all of these choices, this crossroad, but I'm unable to see which way to go forward because there's thick fog all around. I just can't move because I don't want to make a mistake. Things have already been and turned into sourness, bitterness in this connection. I don't want to ruin that. The reason I don't want to ruin that is because I do have affection for you and feelings for you. In a sense, I feel that I belong to you and you belong to me. There's a sense of understanding, a sense of knowing that I have surrendered to you. My mind, my heart, my body. But even though this has happened, I feel doubt. I have doubts about the situation, about this connection. Everything that is happening around me, I feel no matter how much effort I put in, it's not going to work out. You're not going to hear my side of the story. You're not going to want to, especially the way I have behaved. There's no doubt, I do feel that you are very sensual. You are very gorgeous, very handsome, very sexy. It's hard not to think about you. But even though I've had these lustful feelings and desires, I have considered you a friend as well. A very good friend, someone who makes me laugh, someone who makes me want to giggle a lot. You make me feel alive again, young again, vibrant again. You know what makes me laugh. You know how to make me. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes my heart happy. The problem is, you and I are not on the same page. We have many differences. Our beliefs, the way we were raised, the people that we are around, they've changed the way I see things, the way I think of things. I understand that in this connection, you and I have our differences. But it's important to put the differences aside if we want to be friends even more. You were born and brought up in a very different way, and so was I. It has taken me some time to figure out and to think, how can I move on? How can I make things right? I find it difficult. Your mindset and mine. You think of this connection in a very different way. And for a long time, I have seen it as something else. Yes, there is a misunderstanding. I was misunderstood. I should have made myself clear. But I couldn't, because I didn't want to. Is that wrong? Yes, it is. I never really opened up to you the way I should have. Instead, I just behaved in a way where it was all okay. And then one day, boom, things have changed. Things are different. I am different. I'm a stranger, as if you've never known me. Should I have opened up to you back then? Yes, I should have. But I was afraid of losing you. I want to have you my way. But if I would have said the things that I wanted to, you'd probably leave. This is what makes me angry. This anger and frustration, this rage that I have building up, it's not for you. It's not towards you. It's towards the situation that I got the both of us in. I'm upset at the situation. And I do feel the sense of abundance in this connection. Many things in this connection are based on us being settled. Finances, materialistic gain. I feel as though we could be a power couple if I really tried. And I would like to learn wisdom, many things from you. But I have doubts that no matter what I do, I don't know, is it going to work out? For now, I have this recognition and I know that you are someone special. Someone I feel that I can be with, someone that I should be with. And I want to open up to you. But I'm just a little confused right now. It may take me some time. All right, Aquarius. So for some of you, you might be in a situation where you were looking for something that's more committed. This could be vice versa as well, or both of you could be feeling this now too. These cards are really strong in terms of the beliefs. So someone here thought of this connection more as a committed connection, more as, let's see how it goes. Let's make a more bigger promise to each other. So let's make this more solid. But the other person, this is the issue, the other person was not thinking of it in this way. They were thinking of this connection in a very different way. They, in fact, see it as something completely based on pleasure, almost like a hookup, almost like a friends with benefits, as a casual connection. So one person in this relationship feels committed. The other feels as if it's not so committed. And that's where the difference lies here. This person might not have told you what was on their mind. And that's the problem here when people stay quiet. We don't really know what's on their mind. They stay emotionally distant. They don't open up. And we just keep guessing. So in this connection, Aquarius, the reason why I say this is almost for a small portion. It's not going to resonate for everybody. But for a small portion of you, it could have been a friends with benefits connection. This is my lustful cards. That's my friendship card. So lust and friends. It's a friends with benefits. Plus we have here somebody that was really after money. It could be in a way where they just wanted to be settled so that things could work out. And it could be that that's why also the beliefs was there that, look, I can't promise something to you because I'm not fully settled. It could be the fact that they feel that money is a problem within this connection and they're not able to move forward with you yet because they personally don't feel that they're settled enough. There's a few stories I'm seeing from here right now. Like there's at least 3 or 4 stories. One is, okay, I'm also getting a third party situation because it's against someone's beliefs. And out of the 3 people or the 4 people, the 2 people, yourself and this other person, they want it to be more of a casual thing, but you want it to be something a bit more solid. That's one scenario here. The other scenario I'm seeing is someone here is unable to settle because of financial hardships. They really wanted to settle themselves in their life first, and then they'll be able to move forward, and they're really frustrated because they can't give you what it is that you want, the way that things are supposed to be. This could be vice versa as well. This is so strange. I'm doing this now. This is the third one now. I don't usually do this. Many of you know. The third scenario I'm seeing here is just the fact that there was a simple connection. You thought it would be a bit more committed. However, this person is more on the playing field. So they might be a player where some of you may feel that this person has said a lot. Your beliefs were in the beginning, they were very good, but they changed. And then you realize that this person's not really giving you a commitment. So for that reason, they didn't speak as much as they should have. They could have communicated better in this connection, but they didn't. Now, the fourth kind of storyline I'm seeing here is the fact that there's a whole lot of confusion and there's some belief-related issues here. Somebody knows that they cannot move forward in this connection because of, it could be caste, religion, background, ethnic background, right? Financial background. Somebody here may be very rich. The other may not be so rich. And so sometimes the family or societies look at you in a different way. It could be differences of religion as well. So the beliefs card really has a very broad explanation. So it really does, like, it branches out to many, many things. But this is what I'm seeing, Aquarius. So let me know in the comments below, has that resonated with anyone? One of those 4 storylines. So that's what's happening here. In any case, beliefs is the main issue. Person's very upset. That's what's happening. Okay, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So this particular deck, I look at the reverse, okay, to see what it is that may have caused the problem in the first place in this connection in the past. Okay. So these I read in the reverse. We have here balance. So balance here, because I'm reading the reverse, it talks about lost harmony, a lack of self-control, not having that sense of equilibrium. There's a lack of integration and even moderation. There's a lack of balance between the opposites of the union of the conscious and the unconscious aspects of the psyche. Here, what this person really started to feel when things started to go downhill in this connection was a sense of imbalance, discomfort, the inability to find peace within or with others, and a lack of inspiration. The inability to find peace within or with others. So why wouldn't somebody be able to be like peaceful with themselves? It's because they are internally going through a conflict. They don't feel comfortable with themselves. They cannot feel comfortable with you because they don't even trust themselves. This is something that you might not have thought was a problem, but it is a problem. This person wanted something, but they didn't get it. They wanted to be someone else or something else, but it just didn't work out their way. And the problem here is that there's a lack of inspiration. So they didn't really feel inspired. It's because they were feeling empty on the inside. Usually when somebody doesn't have that sense of inspiration, or when they don't even know who they are, they can't love themselves. How are they supposed to love you? There's this void on the inside. So this person actually was having some type of inner turmoil. They were having this is their own personal problems. This is a them problem, not a you problem. Okay? This is their issues. One day in the future, when they have settled the problems that they're going through, then they will be able to have a better balance in their own life and then create a better balance between the both of you. It could be that it might be too far in the future. You might want to move on by then. But whoever they come across, like right after you, it will be difficult for them to even adjust, because this is going to be a learning period for them. Here we also have the 2 of Staves. And I'm getting that this person doesn't even realize that they have certain problems that they have to look into. Like certain type of belief-related issues. They've been born and brought up in a certain way. However, society doesn't always accommodate us in that way. So you have to go and you have to conform to society if you want to be with society. It's not all the time, but the majority of the time, right? There's some places out there, they will not, it's terrible, but they will not like serve you, or like retail or certain things like that, like restaurants. They will not serve a particular group of people sometimes if they have clashing. This happens in other countries, not mostly in Western countries, but again, it can happen in Western countries. But there's differences, and people don't like people. And so because of that, this person really needs to get their mind in a better kind of, I guess, their belief system needs to be upgraded. Let's just put it that way. So they need to change their ways if they actually want to be with you. Here we have 2 of Staves. With the 2 of Staves, this talks about how this person knew that they could have started new things with you, but they did not. There was a lack of wanting to build a partnership. They were not thinking of more creative ideas. Here, they did not want to transform their inspiration into action. So they really put a block on themselves, eh? Yeah, I see this here. This person knew what they wanted to do. They knew what they had to do, but they couldn't do it. And they were deliberately sabotaging themselves from doing it. You might have even thought, everything looks great on the surface. Why is this person behaving like this? What did I do to deserve this? Have I not satisfied this person in every single way? Have I not paid their bills? Some of you have had money problems with this person because of the abundance card. Yeah, it's not good. I can tell you one thing. This person isn't doing this deliberately. They have some type of issue. They have a problem. The problem is stemming from their background, like how they were raised, their youth, maybe even recently they've been through a really bad partnership with someone, like romantic partnership. So something bad happened. It's really they're stuck in that bubble. They have not settled from that yet. They have not healed from that yet. And therefore they cannot really move forward with you. That's an issue here. With the Two of Swords, it also talks about losing momentum after a promising start. So you literally might have felt this, Aquarius, and I see this, I feel this right now. Things started off great, but then what happened? You've been asking yourself that. What happened? How did this happen? How did we get here? Where do I go from here? Disappointments in any type of initiatives. Frustration or impatience and needing help. Now, isn't that weird? Frustration or impatience. Now, you did have the anger and rage card. And this person, with the anger, rage, there comes frustration, annoyance, irritation, all those kind of words, right? And those feelings. Here we also have frustration. This person was actually frustrated. They wanted to move things forward in their life. They knew what was right. They knew what a nice relationship is like, what it's supposed to look like. But the whole issue here is it didn't happen. And they know it didn't happen. And they wanted to fix it, but they were not able to fix it. This is why they became very impatient, because they wanted things to move forward. Just like how you did. But their issue was there were some blockages there. Some emotional blockages and some mental. Very less spiritual. But it's mostly emotionally and mentally and physically. This is something that this person really needs to work on. If I didn't mention, I did mention mentally. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this person's mind, and they're unable to put all the pieces together right now and settle down. It's going to take some time, guys. So it's almost as if this person was lost in their own world. And if they're lost, they haven't been found yet. They haven't really found who they are. They don't know who they are. In order to be with you, they have to be very confident. They're not confident. They may seem confident. In the beginning, they may have seemed confident, but they're not like that anymore. So remember this. This is not something that was caused. Most likely, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. But this is not something that was caused by you. This was something that was there just by default. This was a problem that they have had for a long time. They have not actually fixed it, tried to get therapy for it, talk about it, and that will last for a long time with them if they don't do this. Because even if they are not with you, and if they start a connection with someone else, it's going to be the same thing. That person will go through the same thing as well. So cross-watcher, if this is you, it's time to get some type of help. Even talk therapy is good. Okay, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. Okay. Tower. Interesting. So this is any actions, any intentions, any plans that this person may have towards you. in the coming future. Really nice. You have an 8 of Wands. There is definitely going to be some type of contact. This person's going to want to reach out to you. Oh, remember how I said they did not have much confidence? They don't really. You have a peekaboo card here. Let's just pull this one out. You have here the Queen of Wands. Oh, okay, that's it. The Queen of Wands. And then we have Judgment. Interesting. Very nice. So, they're very different kind of cards here. The Tower talks about how this person is going to realize that there's something definitely really wrong. They are going to have a sense of realization, this awakening, that, oh my goodness, I have lost my Aquarius. What am I doing? And then boom. The world shatters. Light bulbs go on in their mind. And they realize this lightning strikes. They realize that whatever they've been doing, it wasn't working. It wasn't right. It was wrong. And then what do? They reach out. Very nice. This is very nice progression. So after some type of a Tower moment, meaning after some type of a realization, an epiphany this person might have, they are going to wake up and they are going to realize that you are someone that they want in their life. And they're going to reach out to you. This is beautiful. This could be directly reaching out to you or indirectly through someone else, for example. We also have here the Fool card. Now, notice we have the Fool and we have a Page. So clearly, I can see here that your person of interest is two things, either immature or they are simply just inexperienced. It's two things. They are not a king. They are not someone who has a lot of experience in the type of relationship the both of you are in. The Fool card talks about how this person does want to take a leap of faith with you. They want to be someone special in your life, but yes, they are willing to take that leap of faith. Remember, the Fool card is exactly that. It's a fool. This is somebody who may come into your life and then leave just as fast. Why? Because they were foolish. They did not think long and hard. Here, with the Fool card, this is someone who takes action first and thinks later. So what you need to do is accept the fact that this person is going to reach out to you, which is great. That's perfect. They are going to come to you, but who sets the pace? It's going to be your turn now, Aquarius. You will be setting the pace. So if and when this person reaches out to you, you make sure that they don't rush, because you know where that's headed. Crash, crash, crash. You need to take things slow, let this person take things slow, and grow. You need to grow together instead of rushing things. If they truly want you, they will take their time. Here we also have the Page of Swords. Now, this person could be an online stalker. Why are they doing that? Because they have, oh gosh, I'm getting the word. They feel this. They have no backbone left. They don't have a backbone left. So they do feel a lack of confidence, a lack of self-esteem. They feel insecure. And so they do not have the guts or the courage to reach out to you right now the way that you would like them to. They have this way of wanting to see you from a distance and seeing what it is that you're up to. Not all of you will have a social media presence. I know that. I know a lot of people that don't. But this person might end up reaching out or looking into what it is that you're doing through an association, family member, friend. I mean, let's just say you're at a marathon and you're running and it's posted on the internet. You know, your picture's there. Somehow this person will see that. But the point is, they, by hook or by crook, they're just desperate. They really want to see what it is that you're up to, who you're hanging out with, all that kind of stuff. So they really are being sneaky. Do they have a crush on you? Absolutely, yes. They have a crush on you. Are they going to reach out to you? I do see that, yes. However, like I said, be very careful with this person. Take things slow. We also have here the Queen of Wands. This person does feel you are utterly irresistible sexually. You are very hot, very sexy. And they also feel that there's a part of you that's very spiritual in a way. and that the both of you have some type of a spiritual connection. This is what this person feels. And we also have your Judgment under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. So this is like an umbrella, this card. It's like an umbrella that covers all of this. What's really nice is it's a resurrection. So whatever happened to the both of you before, going forward, things are going to be different. Who wants to make this difference? Your person of interest. They want a second chance with you. Very nice. So they want a second chance if they realize that this time, whatever happens in the connection, there needs to be more clarity, more transparency. Even I would say the word accountability, right? Who's to blame? There was a lot of things, there were a lot of injustices, because it's just judgment. There was a lot of injustices that were happened in the past where you may have felt very much like the victim. And at this point now, things have changed. The tables have turned. You're going to be the one who's going to be stronger, and this person's going to be reaching out to you. But when you do, remember, you're the one in the lead this time, okay? You take the lead. You make sure that things are slow and steady, and you set the rules. Respect, trust, all that kind of stuff, right? You let this person know, because this person does need your guidance and your support, because they are immature and inexperienced. Either one of them or just maybe two of them. But this person could be much older too. 75, for example. But they're still very immature. They're still very inexperienced. I've had a lot of clients like that. All right, guys. Let's have a look what the angels have to say about this one. Just going to do a quick prayer. Let go. Interesting. Oh, okay. So you do have a choice here. It's up to you. So this reading just split into two readings, like not two readings, but two outcomes here. So some of you are going to want to stick to this person and wait and see how things turn out. And others of you are just pretty sick and tired of it now. You've had enough. Enough is enough. And they are saying here it's okay to let go of this particular individual. We always have other people that are going to come into our lives, and they are 100% of the time I've seen, they are people from our past life. Within the next few weeks, you do have a timeline. You will be ready. And then we have remain positive. Followed by meditation brings answers. So we have here let go. Let go of this. Let go of a few things. Some of you might need to let go of an argument, a situation, a belief that has been holding the both of you back. So for those of you that want to be with this person, let's start off with you. It is important for you to let go of all of this pain, suffering, and sorrow that you've been experiencing. It's something that is not helpful. You're going to have to think a little logically about that. Letting go here also means to love the person silently in your heart, but don't express it anymore. Keep your distance from them. I do see them reaching out to you. So that distance will create them that have this feeling where they're going to start to miss you. They're going to want to be with you. So it's okay. Let go. Don't contact them. Don't email them. Don't text them. Don't send gifts, happy birthdays, happy Mother's Day, Father's Day type things. Nothing. It is going to be important for you to be assertive. Remember how I just mentioned, this person is immature, or they are just inexperienced, or perhaps even both. This is why you are the one who's going to take the lead this time. You have to be assertive. Let them know what you're comfortable with. Let them know what you're not comfortable with. We also have here abundance. There will be abundance within the next few weeks or months, it could be. And you are ready. You will also be ready within the next few months, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Here they're also saying to remain positive and, of course, believe in divine intervention. By remaining positive, it's important to have negative energies out of your life. And some of you may know already, I do have the Holy Light package, if I haven't mentioned this already. That package allows you to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. Here, when you do meditate or pray to the divine, you will be receiving answers. So you have to have the faith. So it's like a Wi-Fi connection I've mentioned before. The stronger the connection, the more solid the upload and download is. Now, for those of you that are just not really, it's not working out for you, it is important to let go of the pain, the suffering and the sorrow. Consider this a lesson that had to be learned. And when we come to planet Earth, our soul already knows what it's going to get into. The body, the spirit, doesn't really know. For us, it's new. But for the soul has to experience the good, bad, and the ugly because it is trying to become more enlightened. It knows everything. The soul is much more older and wiser than we are. And we, meaning the spirit. So it is important for you to let go, because at some point this will just be a memory, and it will be an experience that you've gone through. And you will know in the future how you have to deal and handle this type of a situation. Or even if someone that you know is going through something like this, you can guide them. I know that's not so reassuring, but it's a part of life. Millions and millions, billions of people go through these type of heartbreaks. So it is important for you to also be assertive. Eventually, I do see after you be assertive, you're going to let go of this person. This person is still going to reach out to you. But at that point, it seems as if you're not very interested like you were before. Things are going to change for you. Your perspective and the way you have viewed this connection is going to change. There will be as well abundance for you within the next few weeks or months even. So this abundance is very good. It could be, literally, it could be money, some type of abundance, career. But it could also be something that is related to a relationship. So somebody may be introduced into your life. You may find someone special. At that point in time, it does say here that you are ready. So you will be ready emotionally, spiritually, and physically for anything that is going to be sent your way. And once again, remain positive. Remaining positive is important because you will be able to attract positive energy. But like I said, the Holy Light package, which you can see or find on my website, that is www.asnointia.com. It is the Holy Light package, as well as another one that I've created, which is the wellness water wellness package. And that one also helps get rid of negative energies from inside the body. So both of them together, it's a very powerful combo. So if some of you are feeling that you have a lot of negative energy around you, the people are very jealous of you. You have a jealous coworker. Somebody has a really nasty sister-in-law. The weirdest stuff happens to people. You got black magic, witchcraft, voodoo, those type of things. If you feel there's poltergeist activities or haunted house, right? Those type of things. This package that I have, it solves all of that. Yeah. It sends things away if you do it right. And at the very least, whatever is owed to you karmically, whatever is owed to you in your book of life, that will come to you. And of course, we have to be practical about it if you haven't spoken to this person in many, many years. And if it's just you from one side, that's not practical. But if you have had some type of a connection on and off, even in a year, if you've maybe messaged each other like 2 or 3 times, for example, there still is that connection. So it's still valid, this type of reading there. But if it's somebody that you really haven't been connecting with for a long time, it's not practical. It's not going to work out. That's not this reading. It's not going to resonate for you. Aquarius, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated for any of you. Also, I wanted to mention on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, for some of you who are new, I have a video called, I still have to write it down, Casual Connections and Friends with Benefits, Hookup Culture. That's the gist of it. Those are the 3 kind of titles that I have on there. But when you see it, some of you might find it helpful because it will really talk about the beliefs versus friendship versus love versus lust. Some of you have been in a connection with someone who had a different view of what this connection was all about. And for some of you, you really are just sick and tired of it now. For others of you, you still want to see where it goes. So do have a look at that video. It will be helpful for some of you that may be kind of stuck in a situation where you don't know why this person did what they did. I do provide examples, and I do provide some understanding, a better understanding, because I see people's emotions, I see people's feelings, so I'm able to at least articulate and tell you what the other person's feeling. All right. You all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys again. Bye now.